Welcome to Psych with Sigmund, where we explore the lives and contributions of influential figures in psychology. Today, we're going to delve into the fascinating world of Herbert Simon, a pioneer who revolutionized our understanding of human behavior, cognition, and decision-making. Herbert Simon was born on June 15, 1916, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to a family of modest means. His father, Arthur Simon, was an electrical engineer, and his mother, Edna Merkel Simon, was a pianist. From a young age, Herbert demonstrated a keen interest in science, mathematics, and music, which would later shape his academic pursuits. As a child, he spent hours building model airplanes and experimenting with electricity, foreshadowing his future passion for problem-solving and critical thinking. Simon's educational journey began at the University of Chicago, where he earned his bachelor's degree in 1936 and his Ph.D. in political science in 1943. During his time at the university, he was heavily influenced by the works of philosopher and economist Rudolf Carnap and psychologist Clark Hull. These influences would later shape his thoughts on human behavior, decision-making, and the limitations of rationality. One pivotal moment that shaped Simon's thinking occurred during his graduate studies when he became fascinated with the concept of bounded rationality. He realized that humans do not always make optimal decisions due to cognitive limitations, incomplete information, and environmental constraints. This idea would become a cornerstone of his theoretical contributions to psychology. Simon's major contributions to psychology can be summarized in three key areas: bounded rationality, satisficing, and the concept of the administrative man. In simple terms, bounded rationality refers to the idea that our decision-making is limited by our cognitive abilities, incomplete information, and environmental constraints. Satisficing, on the other hand, is the tendency to choose an option that is good enough rather than optimal. The administrative man concept highlights the importance of understanding human behavior in organizational settings where individuals often prioritize simplicity and ease over optimal decision-making. To illustrate these concepts, let's consider a real-world example. Imagine you're shopping for a new laptop, and you have to choose between several models with varying features and prices. Instead of meticulously researching and comparing each option, you might rely on mental shortcuts, such as choosing the most popular model or the one with the highest rating. This is an example of satisficing, where you settle for a good enough option rather than the optimal one. Simon's research has had a profound impact on psychology, economics, and organizational behavior. His work challenged traditional notions of rationality and highlighted the importance of understanding human limitations in decision-making. The concept of bounded rationality has been applied in various fields, from business management to public policy, helping us develop more realistic and effective strategies for decision-making. Despite his many achievements, Simon's work has not been without criticism. Some have argued that his theories oversimplify the complexities of human behavior or neglect the role of emotions and social context. However, these criticisms have also sparked important debates and refinements in the field, as subsequent researchers have built upon and expanded Simon's ideas. So, how does Simon's work relate to our everyday lives? Understanding bounded rationality can help us become more aware of our own cognitive biases and limitations. By recognizing that we don't always make optimal choices, we can develop strategies to improve our decision-making, such as seeking diverse perspectives, weighing evidence carefully, and avoiding impulsive decisions. For instance, when planning a vacation, you might rely on mental shortcuts like hotel ratings or prices, rather than carefully evaluating location, amenities, and reviews. By acknowledging these biases, you can take steps to mitigate them, such as reading multiple reviews, comparing prices, and considering factors like proximity to attractions. In conclusion, Herbert Simon's contributions to psychology have had a lasting impact on our understanding of human behavior, cognition, and decision-making. His ideas continue to influence contemporary psychology, from behavioral economics to cognitive science. As we reflect on his legacy, let's remember that Simon was not only a brilliant thinker but also a humble and curious individual who recognized the complexity and beauty of human nature. That's all for today's Psych with Sigmund. If you enjoyed learning about Herbert Simon, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.